Hey, hey, hey. Hey, the total function. How are we doing? I'm just sharing the link to the live stream. Bam. All right, back to drawing. Let me put my mic a little bit closer if that's possible. There we go. And you guys can see me. Yes, you can. All right, all right, all right. So, yeah, just a bit of secret live streaming. Technically, it's not that these are secret, but I do not really have the luxury of pre-planning these because I just don't know how and when I will have the time. Hence, if you don't know about them, they're secret, I guess. I don't know. It's just a little play of words. Let me switch to a thicker marker just because I find this to be a bit too finicky. Bala, hey man. Ooh, one of your videos actually helped me a week ago. Ah, I'm happy to hear that. Dino, are you German? Nein, das bin ich nicht. Hello, says Nate. Welcome, Nate. Welcome, welcome. So, oh, there we go. This feels much nicer, a little bit looser. I was with that pen. I feel like I was just too hampered, and look at that. It's flowing so much better. It's just how I work. I cannot draw with a thin pen and not be finicky with it. Yeah, nothing special planned out today. So it's just drawing some ships because I'm way behind on my Shiptember drawings for this year. Actually, I don't think I can count myself as doing them this year anymore because I'm not really, I just do not have the time. But I'm happy that right now I managed to hopefully put together a couple. Let's see what happens. That's okay. That's an okay shape, I would say. Didn't know how we're drawing. It's just spaceships because it's Shiptember. Bob is okay. He's doing okay. He's with mom right now. Hey, Asian-looking name that I cannot read. Sunday live stream. Good to see you. Hey, Ru, welcome. I don't know when I have live streams, so you get all sorts of live streams from me, not just Sunday. Whatever I manage lately, there is absolutely no schedule that I can stick to. It is what it is. Let me see. I have some references here that I wanna sort of follow. And so this is technically what we're doing now, just as a catch up for people who are interested. I'm just doing a couple of pre-sketches because I want to do this on this sort of just packaging paper. As you guys know, I like reusing packaging paper. I had a whole bunch of ships drawn throughout the year. Like here I had a lot of fun on these. This is from Mando, from the Mandalorian. Just some Star Wars stuff here. Random. I was trying to do more organic shapes. These are quite hard for me. And I need to bust out my pastels again because I enjoy this. It's been a while since I did some cool pastel stuff. And you can do very nice graphic stuff with pastels. So I just because I'm in the new office for people who want to know. And I was putting some things together, and that's when I saw that, oh wait, I have these. Why not try and do one of those more traditional ones? So that's what we're doing now. Just a little bit of warm up on some A4 printing paper, and then, or printer paper, I don't know how you would say it correctly. And then after that, we're grabbing our brown paper, or gray paper in this case, and doing a bit of sketching there. I know life is so busy sometimes. Yeah, yeah, I don't know if you know, Ru, but I have a little baby boy who is making life even more busier for me at the moment. So that is definitely something that I was not prepared for, how busy it would get. Like, you hear from everybody that yeah, it gets busy, but this was one extra step. And why does the music not play automatically? I would like to know. Are we gonna stop now every time? It's not gonna be fun. I didn't know that. Yeah, I did. Things are happening, my friend. Things are happening. Indeed. Let's try some weird shapes. I will probably stick with something more familiar, but it is always nice to try out some weird shapes. And some inspiration. Babies are cute. Lifetime thieves. They are. They are indeed. And this little, I don't want to call him an asshole, but he sort of is. He's still not super okay with sleeping in his own little bed, so he always has to sleep with me or his mother during the day, and most of the time he also doesn't want to sleep. So that is sort of extra stress, because of course all babies do is eat, sleep and poop and pee. And this one is not sticking to the sleeping part, which is quite concerning for us. At least at night he's doing okay, so that's something. I'm not feeling this one so much. So far I think the first one, I want to do another iteration of that one, let's see. But I think this one is working the best. I've been so busy at work, I've hardly had time to keep up. Yeah, of course man, life is life. No, coffee first. Hi, I was wondering, but can we use your concept to make 3D models for our station portfolios with giving credit? Absolutely. Just send me a message. I would love to see what you do. But yeah, feel free to grab any of the ships or whatever if you want to do a concept out of it. I'm always happy that people get inspired by my spaceships or whatever. Kim is in the house. A real party guy, that baby. He is. Well, at night he's sleeping, so he's my kind of party guy. During the day he's all energized and everything, and then at night he's like, oh, it's sleepy time. That's pretty much how I roll. Let's go with that one. I like that one. Let's see what we can do with that one. Awesome. I was watching your art a while ago while learning to design. Really inspiring. Thank you, Coffee. Thank you. Hope you will have fun with those 3D models of yours. So if you don't see much, I'm trying to use, technically this is supposed to be a gray, warm gray, but this is fully like peach color. I honestly would not call this warm gray at all. Coffee, I've never seen you stream in the last 2 years. Did you just start? No! If you go to my live streams, there's actually in the last two, well, other than the last half a year, because of the aforementioned baby situation, I had a regular schedule of every Thursday from 8:30 p.m. Amsterdam time. I was streaming. So that's weird that you have never seen my live streams, because unless of course it could be that you're like US time and or somewhere where it just doesn't work for you. Like for Asians also the 8:30 p.m. doesn't work most of the time. Yeah, but then again the YouTube algorithm is also messed up, so you never know. You never know. This ship was missing wings, I feel. So we're adding some of those. Let's see how that works out for us. You're not on European time. Yeah, well, that sort of explains it. A little bit. $3 p.m. America, East Coast. Well, thank you, Ruth. Thank you for clearing that up. Alright, let's see if we can add some detail to this boy here. Oh yeah, one thing, my fingers are greasy and we're going to see a lot of stains there, so what I am going to do is just use this paper as an underlay to hold this paper. It's what you get if you're a greasy guy like me. I still feel like this, I do like this pen, but it is a little bit too fine for this kind of, like my type of industrial designery work. I like to be way more grungy and dirty, and I feel like this is a bit too fiddly, but let's see, I'm not gonna give up on it. I wanted to bring this a little bit to the front. You can't be more greasy than me. Working on cars makes you greasy. What is more greasy though, Rue? Somebody who works on cars and is greasy because of the cars, or somebody who produces their own grease because they're just dead greasy? Now that is a question that nobody ever thought about asking, and they should have not asked it because it is a stupid question, but it is. By the way, if anybody has drawing related questions, this is the time to ask, because I don't know when I'm gonna be online again. With the baby and all. So I have no idea what this round thing is. This is typical, just I like the form of it. But then I can come up with some reason for it. For example, it could be some sort of rotational drive that gets the ship going. And it almost looks like oh yeah, he designed it that way. That was his original idea. He's an intelligent man. He thinks about these drawings. He doesn't just put down stupid shapes and then comes up with some story to justify why they exist. But that's what I do. Okay, slowly we work ourselves towards the direction of the bridge. I'm gonna bring up a aircraft carrier just because I love their bridges and I think it would work fantastically here. Car grease gets into your skin, under your fingernails and in all my clothes. This is going to be a setback for your sci-fi graphic novel. Maybe not. Probably not though. It could be an okay ship for it, but let's see. Let's see where we end up. Oh yeah, here. I'll jump back to the front in a second because I forgot that I had some ideas for the front that I still want to execute those. I feel like I will come in with a thicker marker. Well, not a thicker, just a marker, a black marker in general, to fill out some of these areas, just because this is too detail intensive, this span. It's just asking for a lot of detail. Deepak, hi, how are you, sir? Remember me? Deepak, I remember the name Deepak. I think you were about to embark on your design studies, if I remember correctly. Bala, will it be possible to draw and render a spaceship based on wristwatch design? I would like to see you do that someday and make one myself. It should be super possible. There are so many weird wristwatches out there. I mean, let's see how we progress with this one, and we might even incorporate it into this video. First, let's see how we make progress with this one. But you have plenty of wristwatches, just to make your life a bit easier, that already look very futuristic, and it's very easy to take them and turn them into some kind of fancy schmancy spaceship. I don't know if I think his name is Space Goose. And he turns everything into spaceships. So if you didn't know him, here is a link to his Instagram. Like, if you want to see stuff turned into spaceships, he's the man to follow, I would say. Kim, Kupuli is convinced you're drawing a camera with a radio. Well, Kupuli has her own ideas about things. Just because you're convinced about something doesn't mean it's true. I do like her creativity though. She's going into interesting directions. Interesting directions indeed. Probably doesn't help that I'm covering half the drawing most of the time, that you can't see what it actually is. But that is just due to my non-car mechanic, oily, greasy hands. Tom F. Good afternoon. Been a while since I was able to watch. Yeah, it's been a while since I saw your name, Mr. Tom. How are you doing, sir? How are things? How's the... Oh wait, I am curious. I want to see how the quality is. Am I blurry or not? Because you guys need to tell me if I'm blurry. No, I'm not blurry looking. Okay, okay. We can live with that. I like these very industrial scaffolding type constructions on ships, just because if you don't have humans walking around in those areas, like why would you need to build a hull to give them atmosphere and everything? That's just all extra stuff that you can bypass if not necessary. And it just looks cool to have it. Somewhat it makes the ships look a little bit almost like leaner, I would say. Okay, let's jump around a little bit again. Okay, music stopped again, I see. Quality is perfect, no cut fiber. Bro, Kim, no cut. I remember that. I am actually plugged in again after so many years. I'm not on Wi-Fi. I have an actual cable connection, and oh, it feels good. Man, it feels good. These modern times with just Wi-Fi everywhere, they were not made for me. I'm an old analog cable type of guy. Okay, I did draw this out, but I always like to wait a little bit for the ink to dry. Just a tiny bit. Where is my aircraft carrier? There we go. A little bit of a mix of aircraft carrier and also the bridge from the Star Destroyers. Big upgrade. Time for some stability in your at least internet stability. Rotation and drive, huh? How did that? I was thinking of something, if you think of like what is it called? Particle accelerators. That it has like an entrapped fusion reactor, which accelerates particles, and then they just get released towards the end of the ship, and that propels the ship forward. Well, fusion reactor, I was thinking what makes so more sense to have like a tiny entrapped black hole, or have some sort of fusion reaction. Man, this music stopping is quite annoying. SY3 Studio. Hey, Mr. SY3 Studio, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We have a little bit of under the ship construction that we don't need to see. I can just nicely cross hatch that out, and then the viewer's eye and imagination can fill in those parts for us, making our lives a little bit easier. Good explanation. Didn't think that would be. Bro, I'm full of sci-fi nonsense. Like, if you want to hear sci-fi gobbledygook, I got it all. As I told you, I'm stuck repairing models in Rhino right now. Oh, that. I mean, I don't know how annoying that is, but it sounds fun. Haven't used Rhino in a million years. What is the ship about? It's just because it's Shiptember, as you know, September, Shiptember, Inktober kind of thing. Every day draw a ship, and I've been quite busy with life, and I got a break now, and I thought, you know what, let me jump in, draw a ship, and I thought I have a relatively new, it's a couple of days old, office setup. Why not just see how a stream would work? So here we are streaming a random ship. And also I had all these laying around, and I thought it would be cool to do another one of these, since I still have a whole bunch of packaging paper everywhere. And we did a couple of sketches, see what I feel like, and we chose this one, and now we're iterating on that one a little bit. So that's the deal of the ship, I guess. Nets. How do you read that? It is 1 a.m. in Australia, and I have work in morning, so unfortunately I have to depart. Thank you for jumping in from Australia, my friend. Have a great night, and see you tomorrow. Sigh. Sigh it is. Office. Hip people call it a studio, man. Okay, studio. But you know, I'm not that hip. I'm not about being hip. Also, it's sort of like a mix of studio / guest room. Whichever is needed more in the moment, I guess. Sigh. I may do some quick concepts if I have the time to. Would even help me to use my new 3D printer. Ah, see? That's a good thing. 3D printers should always push you to do more stuff. or get into Warhammer, because then you can print all your own figurines and you don't have to pay through the nose. Either way, it's a win-win situation if you have, I guess, a 3D printer. Nate Space SW20. Nate SW20. Okay, Nate is good. We'll do that. Sign, yeah. Or I could print diorama stuff for my Gundam. Yes. Small, like we know what's cool for, yeah, exactly. For a Gundam, it would be cool to have all the buildings around it, all the sci-fi looking, futuristic buildings. That's a nice thing. Now that I have a so-called studio, according to Kim, I think I can start looking into some more Gundams myself. Because now I'm allowed to keep them here. I don't have to just display them in the living room, or my wife would look ridiculous having Gundams there. Dad bots call it an office. Man cave. Well, my man cave is in the, what is this? Kim, help me out, Zolder in English. My brain is like losing its fight against reality. Attic, got it. Thank you, Tom. I just had it as well. So my man cave is in the attic, so I don't think legally I'm allowed to call it a cave. It maybe man loft or something like that, I could call it, but definitely not a cave. Oh no. Hold up, wait a second. I was convinced that this fine liner is waterproof. But if it is not, we have a slight problem with this drawing. Let's do a quick check before I mean, it's not like I can do anything now. Yeah, it seems okay. I don't know, it seemed like it was loosening the ink here and there, but generally it seems to be doing fine. Okay, I'm less concerned now. We're good everybody. Nico Corti, hey, another face who hasn't been here in a long time. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, new setup. Finally in the new studio, office, men's, whatever. If it's where you get away to draw, read anime and watch YouTube, it is your man cave. Fair enough. I'm good, Nico. I'm good. I created a human larva that is keeping me busy. That's the latest news. Other than that, nothing really changed. Bala, I checked out Space Goose. I think that'll be a good start for inspiration. Yeah, welcome, man. Yeah, he is the main person if you want to be inspired by how to turn anything into a spaceship. Ooh, somebody is cooking out there. I can smell it. And not the Gen Z version of what cooking means lately. But actual cooking with a fire. At least the kitchen stuff. Sai, you could even make a book out of this Shiptember challenge. Do you have organic shaped ships in mind too, I guess? I did one in my sketchbook, which give me a second to find. Here we go. So, yeah, as you guys know, I'm not that big when it comes to organic. So I did this one. It reminded me a bit of old anime sort of main anime ships. So it's supposed to be like a big dreadnought type of thing or carrier, and then these smaller ships come out of it. And then I just did a couple of sketches for those. Or a much older version of or semi-organic shapey thing is this. I mean, it's still hard surface, but it's not just edges and straight lines. So I have those, if those count for you. But I am definitely more attracted to the industrial, human type spaceships. I guess because it's just so understandable, I find it a bit difficult and also very admirable when designers do a good organic alien ship. Just because looking at something like this, you can see, okay, there's a bridge there or there. There's the big engines somewhere in there, and then in here you have like some space and stuff, you know, like you have a general impression. But when it comes to organic stuff, you want to make sure that it reads different and organic enough, but at the same time it is also sort of intuitive, like, oh yeah, this part could be this and that part could be that. So that is a whole lot of respect if that is pulled off properly. Kim, another absolute hilarious question from Kupuli. Did you ever find the diapers inspiring? The same way as you can discover shapes in clouds? No. No, I did not. I was thinking, so our baby is now at the time where he sometimes doesn't poop. Right now he didn't poop for 4 days. Before that, I think he didn't poop for 3 days. And let me tell you, that diaper becomes very full, just everywhere. Like when you open it up, you have like strings of poop. It's not nice. It is not inspiring. No, not at all. That's my answer to her question. Thank you very much for these inspiring questions, though. I appreciate them. Spaceship, spaceman. Andrew Mills, I didn't know Shiptember existed in other disciplines. I'm only aware of it in Lego community. This is cool. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know about it in Lego community, but I guess it's there in every discipline you want it to be. It's just fun coming up with whatever design you can, and I imagine it is extremely fun to have Lego custom builds of ships as well. I mean, now see, this would be, I could do it as well, but I would love to see like old school ships as well. Maybe I will do one, just a proper galley or something from olden days, or just a fishing boat. You know, just to switch it up a little bit, because I'm pretty sure everybody goes for sci-fi, and I am still to this day playing Dredge. It's on my deck, and I boot it. I think that's the one that is running right now if I would boot it up, just because they had the expansion for it came out. So there is plenty of proper ships to do as well. Okay, let's see. I just want to bring in a little bit of thickness. It will make it a bit comic booky, but I can live with that. I want to show a little bit of overlap here and there. It should bring a little bit of more liveliness to the whole situation. Also, we do have some dark areas. That I want to paint in. Also, it will save me a whole lot of detailing time and whatnot. If I just, actually this could have been, I didn't need to go in there with a gray, because I should have known that I will come in with a black. And this way we will have way more contrast. It will make it more interesting to look at the ship. Easy, cheap little tricks. Same here. Of course, this might clash a little bit with the super thin lines that I used before, and that's why I usually don't go for that, but I didn't find any other marker right now, so it is what it is. Sorry, it's fine, Coop. I enjoy the stories. Sai, I guess we all love ships. A ship with sails. Yeah, those we love as well. Still have to play Dredge. I do have it on my deck. Thanks for... Yeah, it's a very fun, cozy game. To be fair, it might be boring for some people, but I just enjoy the whole Lovecraftian vibe of it, so that already is a win for me. Plus, just the fishing mini games just work for me. I don't know why. Zevus, says Martin, welcome from Austria. I've been playing World of Warships for years, so I have that. Well, there you go, Rube. Sai, I play War Thunder. I never touched the naval game modes. I played War Thunder for a while until it seemed to me like it's a bit pay to win. Just everybody had better airplanes than me, and I was like, you know what? No. I'm just gonna play single player games where I don't get frustrated, because I don't have the amount of time to put into them as some people do. Is the stream already ending? I think we have a good 20 minutes to go, and then it will be ending, but not just yet. Not just yet. Unless the wife calls me because she needs me to do something with the baby. Then it will end. Very abruptly. Very quickly. There's always that. Produci, did the human larva give you any inspiration in life? Yes. It inspired me to call all my friends who have kids and yell at them for not telling me how hard it is. Because everybody tells you, oh yeah, baby, having kids, it's hard, but it's really worth it. There's a difference though when you say to somebody, yeah, it's hard, but it's worth it. Or if you say, yeah, the first 2 months are going to be an absolute living hell. It is absolutely going to change your life as you never thought it's possible. You're going to be miserable. You're not going to sleep. You're going to be tired. You're not going to have energy to do the things that you love to do before that. You might get a bit depressed, and so on and so forth and so forth. So there's a difference between that and between, oh yeah, it's hard, but it's worth it. But other than that, he is freaking cute, and we laugh at him a lot when he's not crying. So yeah, I guess he inspired me to do that. Thanks for the question, Raducci. Rugai, I'm so impressed by your skills. Such straight lines without a ruler. Oh, it's just repetition. Do it enough and you get used to it. Have some to chill here. Nice. Hey, Matza Bob, long time no see either. I've been trying to make my own design, to start building my own portfolio, or just some random designs, and man, it's difficult to start designing random stuff without my uni projects. Have you seen my latest video, Nico Corti? And also, another one will be coming up soon. I've been planning it for the longest time. It's hard to sit down and do it at the moment, but if I do this Monday or next Monday, we should have another spaceship design video. Just started drawing a Voorboor Boban. I just started drawing a bit more seriously, following Scott Robertson's book so far. Have about 30 hours practicing straight lines, boxes in one point perspective, hopefully you are on the right track. Don't forget to take an hour, half an hour of just drawing for yourself. Keep the rules in mind, but don't just force yourself to constantly do the strict things. Every now and then say, hey, I feel like drawing whatever, and then do that. It's alright, Robert, you get, yeah, I mean, I am getting used to it, there's no other choice, but it would have been nice to be a little bit more prepared for it. Matsubab says, leave a bad Yelp review for your friends. Not for, I did leave all of them bad Yelp reviews. We don't see how Robert keeps holding down the shift key off screen, hence the straight lines. I don't do that. Come on. Do I have something in between this gray? I don't want to use this gray. For the sides, I want to use a slightly lighter one. This is some sort of warm gray. What else do we have? I have cold grays. Will this clash? The question is, will this clash? Let's see. I have an idea. Let's go a little bit artsy-fartsy. I usually don't go artsy-fartsy, but today we shall go a little bit artsy-fartsy. Not this one, not this one, this one. We have some grays here. If it's still... Ooh, that's dark. But it's okay, it's okay. Look at that, look at these artsy-fartsy lines. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake, but okay, it's okay. Okay, that is a bit darker than I expected, but hey, it is what it is. I do have lighter than this. We can go on the higher surfaces with those. for one, true. Boxes get very fucking boring at one point, not going to die. I know, man. I did the same industrial design background learning as you did. It's just, it is good that you do that. It's going to help you a lot in the future, but sometimes just do some stuff. Artsy fartsy cute anime girls? No. That's just the dust coming off the ship. That's a good one, Sai. I like it. Martin asks Robert, which challenge should I post next month? Buchzitat in Szene gestalten mit Watercolor. Create a city plan plus building in perspective. Happy memory malen. Mac Puzzle Mania. Ich will mal sagen, Buchzitat in Szene gestalten. It doesn't have to be watercolor, and it could be also not necessarily a Buchzitat if people want to take it from a movie. Here, wait, okay, just because you are here, let me open quickly Photoshop. Just to show you that I've been working on that thing. I can't find the time to sit down. So that's the thing. Sometimes with a baby you're tired and you just do not have the motivation to draw. You just want to sit there, either scroll through Instagram or watch some nonsensical YouTube stuff. Here we go. Okay, so this is for Martin, just to show that I was trying to participate in the challenge. No, not that one. This one? There we go. Look, see? The challenge was Martin gave us this photo and we're supposed to draw something in it. Let me bring up the opacity. So this photo is something like this. And of course I wanted to go for a giant mech or something like that. But I don't find the time to work it out properly. So that's how far we are with that one. And I don't know if it's gonna be finished or when it is gonna be finished as things are going. Yeah, I'm doing product design right now. It's tedious having to ensure parts fit properly and it's actually a solid surface. I enjoy that. That's like the challenging part for me, at least in product design. That is, yeah, I have coffee. I have a free, give me a second, let's see if I find it. ArtStation Perspective Learning. Let's see. There we go. This should be free and this should help you. Check this one out, Coffee, if you want to learn perspective. If I remember correctly, I took a lot of photos and was tracing those to explain perspective as well. Okay, music stopped again for reasons. Is this the new office place or temporary? This is the new setup. This is going to be the new setup. Still building it a little bit here and there, but yeah, this is where we are and will be. Let's see. I'm trying to make a concept wristwatch in SolidWorks and it's super difficult. I'm used to Rhinoceros. Yeah, Rhino is a bit more freeform. SolidWorks is proper CAD. You're welcome, Coffee. Are we still going to see the Glen? Wait, there is a heart in chat. Let me see if I can see it here better. No, there's a heart there as well. Are we still going to see the glaring sun if you ever do evening live streams? No! Ha! You will not. Because the sun comes up here in front of me and goes down there. So basically the sun is behind you guys and I have wall there. So we will never have glaring sun again. That is a thing of the past. Forever gone. More grace. More grace. Not enough grace. Let's see. Trying to build a nice transition here, and for that we will need a couple more grays. And I don't want to go too dark, of course. Okay, now I have to find my white pencil. That was somewhere here as well. Nico Corti, just to see if my mindset is correct. It's okay if I start making stuff that I know isn't perfect or super cool just to start being good at. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's how I approach things as well. Whenever I want to design something, I always know that I have some stupid ideas that I don't like, but I draw them or I quickly 3D model them, whatever, just to get them out of the way. And then you can either build on that, or at least you have it out of your mind and now you don't feel the urge to, oh wait, I want to draw that thing. Now you can just move on to the next design. Or you can iterate on it if you think there are some worthy elements in there. And with this white pencil we can also fix some of the too dark markers here and there. Like here. This didn't need to be so dark. There we go. Yeah, be busy someone. Oh wait, where am I? I got lost. I don't have access to SolidWorks and I'm sad. You have access to Fusion 360 side, which is very much similar to SolidWorks if you want to work in a CAD application. I started CAD. What? Is this lighter or darker than this? What the hell is going on now? I started CAD with Inventor, and then I learned SolidWorks afterwards. And so I really don't think there's a big difference. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm definitely missing one of these. Interesting. Oh no, warm gray. I don't miss any of these. Okay. So this is actually lighter. No, that's not lighter. What am I talking about? No, it is. Interesting. Man, even when you're exhausted due to the new baby, you still make amazing... Ah, thank you, sir. That is very kind of you to say that. Much appreciated. See, this is why I do these live streams. I'm very vain and I need to hear these things from you guys. No, but really, it is nice that you like my stuff. I am happy for that. Okay, let's add a little bit of surface detailing, greeblies here and there. Couple of hatches, openings. There we go, some things like that. I could do this just with a black marker. Sort of like a mini pre-cockpit area there. A little bit of dark here and there as well. I mean, these are sort of like mistakes, but I think it works. That's why I like using these big white or big wide markers. Let's come in with our white. That will give us a little bit more contrast. Will make things pop a little bit more. Even though technically, of course, we do not have these super white contrasts in shadow, but it is okay. It is drawing and it is for fun. We're supposed to have fun here. Oh, do I still have my... Yes, I do. Okay, let's see. We have a big white one here. Hey, do you still have paint in you, my friend? Okay, let's bring in, where's my paper? In space we have harsher contrasts, so we can still play with that a little bit. Bring some more of this white in. Actually, I'm happy I have my earphones on, because there's a lot of screeching with this pencil and I can't hear it. Probably you guys can hear it a bit. But that's your problem, not mine. Okay, then what I like to do, it's not fully dry yet, we'll add some dots there. Rudy says, at Rugai. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm starting to understand what my mom used to tell me by enjoying being young while you can. Oh yeah. So what's going on, Raducci? What's happening in your life? Getting older. There is definitely a whole bunch of new responsibilities and everything coming your way. That was not there. Looking at things different ways. Let's flesh out these engines a little bit more. Oh, and just a life-changing event tomorrow. I'm going to the army. Oh shit! You... Wow! Okay. How come you made that decision? No, maybe you don't want to talk about it on the stream. But then I do need to catch up with you, man. That's crazy. So then no more drawing for a while for you. Or, oh no, wait, maybe it's mandatory in your country. Actually, I don't even remember. Of course, still, it's in many countries it's mandatory. See, I'm so out of the loop. I feel like I should have known these things. Feel bad now. I didn't. They came last Friday, the 16th August, to the house and was ordered to come and start basically tomorrow. So early this night, I'm moving to a whole other state. Shit, man. Really good luck with that. Fuck. That is some hardcore stuff. I remember we were lucky. They just like when we were in high school, we had to go to like evaluation for military, and then I guess as soon as high school is over, you have to go and do your 1 year or 1.5 years. I don't remember how much it was. But then just before I finished high school, they made it not mandatory anymore. So I didn't do it. I really hope it will be cool and okay. Okay, let's just add a couple of final details, and then we will end this stream. Alright, let's put this here. Yeah man, I hope you all the best. I hope you won't get to the borders. Hopefully some safe place. Rudic is from Algeria. Your kid will be raised with lots of movies and video games. Yes, that is that is the expectation. I'm trying to keep him away from screens for as long as possible because I know that sooner or later he will get indoctrinated. But okay, ladies and gents, I see I am also needed downstairs. Thank you very much for joining me in the stream. This is what we drew. Hope to see you around soon. I don't know when, but at some point we'll do. Until then, take care everyone, keep on drawing and enjoy summer. Bye bye.